Welcome back, and thank you again for attending today's CMEA Capital Section Honor Orchestra performance. Before we begin the second half of our program, please remember to silence your electronic devices if you turn them back on during intermission. At last year's Honor Orchestra concert, I had the honor to introduce my friend and mentor, Margie Moon, as the middle school guest conductor. This year, I have the difficult job of sharing with you and our music community that Mrs. Moon passed away last month after a year-long battle with cancer. Margie Moon will be remembered for her passion for music education, her love for her students, and the impact she made during her long career. She greatly contributed to the growth of string programs in our area, especially within the Folsom Cordova Unified School District. Her legacy will live on through every student who she positively impacted and her friends and family who love her so. Let us now take a moment of silence to honor and remember Mrs. Margie Moon. Thank you. I will now pass the microphone to our CMEA President-elect, Mike Maganon, who will introduce our next conductor and thank a few very important people who helped make this event possible.
Before we get to the introduction of our amazing guest conductor tonight, we want to make sure that we thank several groups of people. First of all, thank you, families, parents, community members, for being here and supporting and keeping arts education strong in our community. I know this might feel a little bit weird, but can we give each other a round of applause for that? We certainly want to thank the CMEA, that's the California Music Education Association, board, and for all support and helping to make this work happen. So let's give them a round of applause. One group that deserves not just a round of applause, but maybe like about 5 weeks off would probably be these students' orchestra directors. If you are an orchestra director in this house or even in the backstage, if you could please stand to be recognized, and we can give you a round of applause. These heroes. We definitely want to thank our hosts. So this is Sacramento Unified, but this is also McClatchy High School, and our amazing host, Jorge Munoz, who is the band orchestra director here, and his entourage of people that are helping. So I think Jorge's in the back. Let's give him a round of applause. This wasn't on the list, but I wanted to make sure that I did this publicly. So Alicia Mastel is my cohort in crime here, and this is her second and last year as the orchestra representative, and she's going to pass the baton to pursue some other things, but she's not going very far. We're not going to let her. And she's amazing, her organization, her heart, her amazing work for kids, and I want to recognize her. So can we give Alicia a round of applause? And last but not least, we want to thank all of these students. Without them, we wouldn't be having fun today. And so can we please give these amazing students and our middle school students a round of applause. It is my distinct honor to recognize and introduce our next guest conductor. I'm going to depart from the script just a little bit and just say that I personally have the honor, and I'm very fortunate to be able to work with our guest conductor. I also perform with the Auburn Symphony, and he is our conductor, and among other things, he also is the music director and conductor of the Opera Modesto, and he's the principal pops conductor for the Modesto Symphony, the artistic director of Music in the Mountains, director of orchestra and opera at Sac State, and conductor of the premier Sac Youth Symphony. But more than that, I think the thing that I'm very, very amazed is that he is not only a musician par excellence, but he is a wonderful educator as well. And to watch him work over the last 2 days, drawing the most out of these students has been inspirational. So it is my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce to you our Capital Section High School Honor Orchestra conductor, Maestro Ryan Murray, and the orchestra. Let's give him a round.
so much, everybody. Thanks for joining us today, and thank you for our CMEA CAP section for bringing me out for this. I've had a wonderful time in our, 7 hours of rehearsal together. It's a very brief time. We just started last night, and the students are doing a fantastic job. So that was Bizet's Farandole. The next piece that we're going to play is called The Old Boatman by American composer Florence Price. Now, Florence Price is a composer whose name is finally getting the recognition that it deserves in this country. She's a very important composer in American music, the first African-American woman to compose a symphony that was played by one of the major American symphonic groups, and that was the Chicago Symphony in 1932. So we're thrilled to be performing the wonderful music of Florence Price again, and this is The Old Boatman.
opportunity to do their last piece. It is an honor to be able to announce award recipients for the two organizations that we had announced for the middle school orchestra as well, Cazadero Music Camp and Sacramento Youth Symphony. I'll start with the award recipients or the scholarship recipients for Cazadero. And again, in this realm, if you could wait till the very last one, I'm going to ask students if you would stand if you hear your name called. And then, one reminder, see us afterwards for your award certificates. Those are money. Okay, here we go with Cazadero, and this is for the high school session, which is a 12-day session near the end of camp there under the Redwoods, and it's an $800 scholarship. The first recipient is Mia Hernandez-Pang.
Wow.
Then it's Catherine Lee.
Yeah.
If you would stand, please. So, and stay standing, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Our third recipient is Angelo Robles Bustos. Fourth recipient is Justin Bowman. And then Vivian Jew. And Jackson Whiten. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, thank you. You can have a seat. Appreciate that. And for our Sacramento Youth Symphony, there is a $500 scholarship for the 24-25 season, and an opportunity to audition for free, which is an amazing thing. And so again, once again, if you could hold your applause to the very end, we're going to announce these in succession. And if you would stand and remain standing, if you happen to be standing, give a wave. That would be wonderful. Kenyon Owens. There you go. Awesome. Olivia Buechner, way back there, nice. Jake Fox. Perry Hines. Uh-oh, I need to get the sheet out of the way, sorry. Alyssa Morales. Seeing a trend here. Jackson Whited. Kai Finley. Oscar Gonzalez, Joshua Leiber, Reese Russell, and Quinn Willick. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you again, everybody. It's been really a fun weekend. I want to thank you all for making music education an important part of your children's lives. As I was telling the students earlier today, whether you're a music major or not, the things that you learn in music and the love that you have for your instrument and for playing music will carry with you for the rest of your life. And I encourage all of them who are not going to be music majors when they go off to college to contact the orchestra at their university, because I'm an orchestra director. I can tell you we're always happy to have non-majors come and play in the orchestras, and it's a chance to kind of keep that skill going and to enjoy playing music with others. So we're going to finish up today with Astor Piazzolla's Libertango.